Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 5th of June to Saturday, the 11th of June, 2022. And this is for you coming from Libra. Okay, now before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Your palms are magic. They belong to the energy of your soul. And so that's what I will read for you. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I'll show you how to reach that powerful energy you have that I call the soul, to excite the soul so that your third eye can open, so that your aura can shine. We'll talk more about this later. Weekly horoscope. Sunday, the 5th of June, for you coming from Libra, is going to be a very exciting Sunday, the 5th of June. The whole 24 hours is logged in to make you very lucky. And morning and afternoon, you're going to have a lot of opportunities come your way. The planets of communication are very steady. So they make you say and do the right things. You communicate in all ways. And you will find that the money planets are everywhere. So you'll want to be with planets. You'll want to be with people who can talk money with you, whether it's got to do with job, whether it's got to do with business. You're going to do it extremely well. And communication areas are going to be able to convince people to come help you. Evening and nightfall, long term planets are there. And these long term planets make you very lucky. Lucky in the sense of long term bonding. So you're bonding with the people you are with in the evening and nightfall of Sunday, the 5th of June. This bonding can be an emotional bonding or to do with job or business financial bonding. So by all means, be out and about. But what you have to do the whole of this Sunday is to get to the areas of what you want to excel in life and go mix with people who can help you do that. Monday, the 6th of June, becomes another very lucky morning and afternoon. The chances of finding very good news where you work or where you do business is very strong. So position yourself in the morning and afternoon to impress your bosses and to be able to show the techniques that you have, to show that your bosses you can provide the results they want, whether in business or whether in job. You can find new partnerships if you want. Be creative as much as you can and send out all kinds of messages to people you want to have business partnerships with. Something is going to work big time for you in this morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall is not good at all. Anger planets are everywhere. Their duty is to make you angry, physically, emotionally, and mentally angry. And so you will have a danger of showing this anger with the company that you're going to be in. You could be easily provoked, or you might provoke someone and they will retaliate. And the provocation will become you being the victim. And you might say things and do things where the general people will not be very much favoring what you said. So if you find that the society there or the people there that you're going to meet are not suitable for you, just leave early and go home early is safer. Also, accidents are possible. So don't keep a very late night, or you might just have accidents going back home. Tuesday, the 7th of June. This is going to be not a good morning and afternoon. There's a danger of you being let down or deceived or being cheated. So keep your plans to yourself, whether where you work or where you do business. And don't share anything that you know of a secrecy that can be exposed very easily. In fact, you shouldn't go into any kind of a secret negotiation. It's going to be exposed anyway. So keep your nose clean, whether at work, whether in business, whether financial, or even wanting to look for some kind of attachment to somebody. If there's a complication, don't go there because it will trap you basically. So try to minimize risk in every form, physical risk and in every way as well. Hold on. Okay. And now I want to go to Tuesday, the 7th of June, evening and nightfall. For you coming from Libra, that's going to be a very difficult evening and nightfall. So morning and afternoon bad. Evening and nightfall worse. So it's not worth exposing yourself to anything that you consider a risk: financial risk, physical risk, and of course, emotional and mental risk. You will be the losing side. And so, evening and nightfall, if you don't have to be out, it's much safer to you stay at home because you're going to be exposing yourself to trouble. And the planets of arrogance is that may happen where you say something in an arrogant nature and there might be a retaliation. Wednesday, the 8th of June, is a lucky morning and afternoon. You're going to have plenty of support come your way. And everything you say and do is going to go very properly your way. So, this is a time to deal with your bosses at work and show them the skills that you have and the experience that you have and the background that you have. And if it's in business, do the same. Show the skills and experience and background of whatever you have been doing. You're going to do something very important which will be very good for you. And it will bring a long term bonding with the people you are with. This bonding can be a long term association, whether job, business, or whether friendships or anywhere. Evening and nightfall. You have to be careful that too many emotional planets are there. These emotional planets, they make you a difficult person, very oversensitive, very moody, and very changeable. So when that happens, you have to be cautious that you can be oversensitive to anything said. So choose company very carefully. If you find that it's not suitable for you, then move away and go join other people or just go back home, because emotional disturbances can become, very importantly, making enemies with people and retaliating with people. Thursday, the 9th of June. This is a dangerous morning and afternoon. Dangerous in the sense that some of your worst planets, they are waiting to do something to upset, to bring upsets in your life. That could happen verbally, that could happen physically, that could happen emotionally. Something is going to break down in this morning and afternoon. So to avoid it, you have to control the aggressive side of you. Just don't show aggression. Keep telling yourself, I have to take the soft approach in the morning and afternoon of Thursday, the 9th of June. Otherwise, I'm going to create problems for myself. And that way, the reminder, you will just take things as they are. Don't take them too personally. And that's how you control things. Evening and nightfall gets a bit better, but it makes you dominating and stubborn this time. So, this Thursday night of June, anger planets, stubborn planets, and dominating planets, you are a difficult customer to keep happy. So, what can you do? Well, the less negotiation, the better. The less dealing with people, the better. But if you're forced to do that, keep telling yourself that you have to take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and a body language which is soft. I'm drilling that into you. That's your best defense for the whole day. Because evening and nightfall, you might just want to be over dominating, and you people may not like that. Friday, the 10th of June, here comes more trouble in the morning and afternoon because the planets of arrogance are very much awake and they are very active. Even before you can leave home, this tendency to be very fussy with everything and not be agreeable as well. Once you land where you work or where you do business, it's again going to be nasty. It's as nasty as you let it be. So you control your side of arrogance, the words you use, the actions you use, and even don't give people a perception that you are criticizing them. That way, you're not going to wake up these planets and things may go smoother. But once you show that perfectionism side in you, how you want it that way and you don't want it that way, then whether at work, whether in business, you're creating problems for yourself. So don't be too demanding in any way, and you'll quieten these planets down. They're not going to get you anywhere if you start not having support. Evening and nightfall becomes much luckier. I call these planets the planets of unexpected goodness, and they come to help you in the evening and nightfall, bringing the chance of getting any kind of good news coming unexpectedly. So go out with a purpose. Is it to improve your job? Go to see people who can improve your job. Go out, see people for business, and you will find that unexpectedly you make some very good contacts. People realize what you can do, and they want to do business with you. Chasing for the romance, try your luck because that's also unexpectedly possible. to find somebody who is very keen on you. Saturday, the 11th of June, for you coming from Libra, you have to make sure that you are not too changeable because the planets show very moodiness and changeability. So you can upset people who have made plans by making counter plans, by making changes. So don't upset people. Either you take over, which I hope you don't, because you'll never settle down on this morning and afternoon. So let somebody else do the management of all the plans, social plans or going shopping or whatever. And even for lunch, leave it to others. Just don't interfere and you'll be just fine. Otherwise, your emotional upsets will be shown. Evening and nightfall are many business minded planets are there. So you have to treat the evening and nightfall of Saturday, the 11th of June, in a business way. Go out with people with business on mind. Go looking for them. If it's a job, go look for people who can enhance your job or get you a new one. If it's a business, go to where business people hang out and just show yourself, and you will see the attraction will take place. And you will be able to talk business and talk money. So things like that are very well much agreeable for you in this evening and nightfall of Saturday, the 11th of June. So this 90-minute session I have for you, which just cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth. And most importantly, this magic that you have on both your palms. Who changes all these signs? Who changes all these marks? They come and go, some better and sometimes worse. It's the soul who is